We're back here at Insanity Land today. Give the car a test after the crash. Another week at Tamworth. It's got a track to ourselves today by the look of it. With heaps of bikes around everywhere else, but yeah. So we'll get the car off the trailer and make sure it works properly. sure this is an electric bike. go, so second run, as you can see, got in the mud, had a bail, I couldn't see that well. But so far, the car's going good. So we'll clean up a bit and go for another go. There you go, definitely got the mud. Yeah, we'll give it a few more runs. But we'll do a clean off before we take the Tamworth next week. Yeah, if you look over here, this is the return track. It's a bit wet there, down the corner there. It's a bit damp, but it's all in the fun. There we go, despite the mud. The car's back on the trailer. Last run was less than ideal. I had some sort of clutch issue by the sound of it. Yeah, I got to check it out. Yeah, anyhow, that's why we test these cars, I guess, at these places, making sure, see what we're up against. But what the go is I ran for the big mud pile over there earlier. All the cable and adjusters full of a lot of mud, so hopefully we can check that out and see if it's just that. Otherwise, yeah, we might not be Tamworth next week, but yeah, as I said, that's why we test the cars out. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. So yeah, that's our day at Insanity Land. Just had a bit of a test run. Yeah, not as many people today because the bike guys don't really like the wet conditions. Like, it's pretty wet on the track here, as you might have seen some of the videos. But yeah, they're making some improvements. The place is getting better every time I come. There's a canteen here now as well, so I might have a bit of a look on the way out, see if we can see anything to see. Otherwise, yeah, we'll get the car off the trailer. Actually, when I get home tonight, I'll hose off underneath it, try and get a little mud out of it. See if we can figure that out. Otherwise, then yeah, we'll get off the trailer and go from there. And hopefully, it's nothing super bad, and we can get it ready for Tamworth next week. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, it was a successful test with the steer and everything. That was all good. There's nothing wrong with that. One run it had low fuel, so that was all good. Nothing serious there. But yeah, we went for that one last run, which is probably a good thing we did go for it, and it had a bit of an issue, so we'll look into that and go from there. Let's get out of here. We're getting bogged. So there we go with that.